All right, so Unit 3, Section 5, Processing of Evidence. All right, so first up, collecting and packaging evidence. First thing is that you need to have somebody that is designated as the evidence collector. So there's one person that after the evidence has been photographed, it's been measured, one person is then going to be able to come in and then collect the evidence. Each piece of evidence needs to be collected, marked, sealed, and preserved in a consistent manner. So this means that depending on the type of evidence, it needs to be processed a very specific way. Each item itself goes in a separate container, so every single bullet casing goes in its own item container. You never put them all together. They may get ultimately bagged in, in one larger area together, but individual items must be done together. Fragile or transient evidence is collected first. So this would include things like, anything that can be broken. So that didn't work out at all, did it? Glass. It's a G. Glass. Also, any organic samples. So that's going to be like blood, body fluids, things like that. Prints are considered to be very fragile because they can very easily be lost, for good. So those are going to be collected quickly as well. I already mentioned this. Different types of evidence require special or specific collection and packaging methods. And then the body is the property of the coroner. So while for our purposes, when you have a body at a crime scene, you may be able to collect some evidence off that body. Most likely, you're going to end up getting what's called a coroner's report. The coroner's report will outline all the specifics, the mechanism, manner of death. It's going to outline any of the different types of mortis that we're going to talk about: liver mortis, rigor mortis, alga mortis. So there's going to be a lot of information in that you're probably going to need. Any insect activity, all that's going to come back to you in a coroner's report, unless I specifically allow you to run that lab. So when you package an item, different items are packaged in different ways. If it is a dry sample, it's going to be packaged in some kind of container, whatever is readily available, depending upon the size. If it's going to be some kind of fiber, they're going to use basically what's amounts to a special type of tape that they use to collect the evidence. Fibers, hair, even trace soil samples. So any kind of trace evidence is going to be picked up with tape. You'll see things like film canisters, little test tubes that have stoppers in them, things like that for dry evidence. Organic or wet evidence is going to be collected, and then it's going to be frozen to preserve it. So this includes blood, semen, body fluids, even things like food samples that are left at the crime scene. So if there's a liquid in a cup, and they think that may have, maybe someone is chewing tobacco and they spit it in there, they're gonna take a liquid sample, and they're also gonna freeze some of that sample to preserve it, so it doesn't deteriorate or decay anymore. And then, as you can see here, it all comes in. You always package evidence in an evidence bag. This chain of custody we're going to talk about next, but the details all up top here. You're going to record the agency, the case number, item number, all those things all get put at the top, who recovered the evidence, and then a description of what is inside that bag. The is going to be that chain of custody. So in a chain of custody, let's say that you have an envelope, and inside of it is a hair sample. Okay, on that envelope, there should be a sealed sticker along with a very large signature. Now, when this is broken, okay, this evidence is broken, the seal is broken, this has to be done in the witness of two people. There has to be a written record of it whenever there is transferred. And then when it's turned over, you're going to actually record an evidence log. This is usually actually on that evidence bag. But every time that the evidence is resealed, you're going to need to add a new label, and whoever is sealing that evidence has to then relabel it. All right, that's all for collecting evidence, and that's all for this unit.